Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Sunday, August 1st. On the impact map, a lot of monsoonal wetness overspreading much of the area today, tomorrow, still lingering in northeastern areas on Tuesday. So a big change in fire activity expected, as well as in the smoke. This at the surface this morning, this afternoon, you see a lot of the smoke arcing further up north into the areas that have not received rain. The precipitation and the instability has really knocked out a lot of the smoke across our area, although we could see some smoke transversing into northwestern Nevada from some of the fires in California, which are outside the main rain shield. But we had quite a bit of rain on the left, some moderate to heavy amounts where you see the yellows and reds, a half inch to an inch in just the past 24 hours, along with a lot of lightning. Just about all this lightning was wet or very wet, maybe some isolated dry way in the far north, up in the northern Payette stretches. You can see existing fires in the yellow, new fire starts in the red. We did have a large fire start out way up in northwestern Idaho. They are since getting precipitation. Looking at the past 2 weeks, quite a bit of precipitation. The monsoon in full force coming up and also starting to push up into Idaho. You can see the percent of normal, about 200 to 600% of normal precip across our southern and central areas. The best monsoonal push we have seen in quite some time. Many years. ERCs responding to that, even in Idaho, dropping on down, and that trend will continue through today and tomorrow as more precipitation falls in. We see the effects already on the 10-hour fuel moistures, moist to very moist, especially up north above 25%, so very little expectation of new fire starts today. Even the 100-hour fuels up north expected to modify to in the teens to 20s, and somewhat drier further south. 1,000-hour fuels, though, still the slowest to respond. They are still in the upper single digits where you see that darker gold color. Satellite imagery shows that monsoonal moisture just streaming northwards from Nevada and parts of western Utah into Idaho. It'll blossom today. That's the expectation. And there you see it here on the left. The moisture push and more widespread rains, light to moderate, locally heavy pockets. You can see how much we've greened up on the right. You can see the humidity on the right side. Minimum humidity is up in Idaho, 46 to 77%. So everything should be quieting down. The driest areas in the far western portion of the Great Basin, low 20% humidities, which still don't really ignite the grass all that well. You see the precipitation, light to moderate across Nevada and Utah, moderate to locally heavy in the mountains of Idaho. That monsoonal moisture lingers, starts getting pushed further east, but still moderate humidity and showers. You can see how moist we are. You can see most of the showers, light to moderate, still in the eastern half of Idaho into western Wyoming, where there could be some locally heavier amounts. See the humidity still in the upper 20s to even 60% as you go further east, but drying out across the western Great Basin, western Nevada. That is one thing to watch. And by Tuesday, the high pressure builds in, drier air mass to the south. Where you see the black color, that's where air mass humidity is a little bit more moist, still retaining its monsoonal characteristics, and a little blip of showers here in the green pushing into western Idaho late. We're still keeping things green there, but dry across western Nevada. You can see the humidities. What a disparity. Low teens to upper single digits in the western part of Nevada, but still upper teens to 30s in the northern and eastern portion of the Great Basin. Still some lingering showers across eastern Idaho and some other showers approaching from Oregon. We'll have to watch. 3-day precipitation totals, light to locally moderate across most of Nevada and Utah, moderate to locally heavy still across parts of Idaho, where the lightest blue could be 3/4 of an inch or an inch additional precipitation that extends into Wyoming. On Wednesday, trough low pressure coming in, dryness where you see the yellow shades and tannish shades, but a little bit of moisture, maybe some showers across the Payette and the northern Salmon Chalice as a weak disturbance comes through. So things don't really on the 7-day dry out as quickly up there. And on Thursday, still another front with some showers right along our northern edge. The humidity will be higher across the north. It'll be drying out rapidly across our southern and western areas. And that's why we have quite a range of colors. And you see that trend, some drier air pushing into the southern half of the Great Basin on Friday. Still some moisture lingering in the north and clouds, and that trend continues for Saturday. Our Day 4 and Day 5 precipitation, you can see that towards the middle of the week, that weak disturbance could touch off another couple of hundredths to a tenth of an inch across our northern mountains. Day 6 and 7, some precip just to our north, probably higher humidity up there. Monsoonal moisture starts to stream northwards through Arizona and approaching our southern areas again. The 8 to 14 day. Overall, we're looking at below normal precipitation. We're looking at near normal temperatures, maybe a little cooler up in the north. And since it is the first day of the month, we are looking at our new seasonal outlook. We'll be issuing the detailed one later this morning, but an abbreviated look. We've trimmed back. We had all of Idaho and Wyoming in above normal. We're going to call it normal with some of the recent precip. It's going to take a while to dry things out, except for the far western areas of the Great Basin. They could recover by the end of the week, and those 1,000-hour fuels are still in the upper single digits. Also, with the strongest monsoonal push in quite a few years that we've had, and still some more expected to return by the end of the first week of August, we've actually gone below normal across our southern extremities. The above normal expands a bit on September as we expect warming and drying, and October, November, just a return to normal. And this concludes our briefing. Have a great day.